My name's Arlene Enos. This is my 16th year of teaching. I'm a departmentalized teacher, so I teach writing and science, and that incorporates word study with grammar and writing prompts. And I'm bilingual. I'm Hispanic American, and we're based in Greenville, South Carolina. And the school I work at is a Title I school. So we have about probably 90 to 94% high poverty in children. At the very beginning of my 5th grade adventure, I was like, oh man, I mean, I love writing, but I was really like, the grammar and the word study were really easy. But then when it came to you have to sustain writing for more than 20 minutes, that was like, it was excruciating. It was like pulling teeth. Now it's easier because at the beginning of the year, they go from, I can't sit still for more than 10 minutes to write, to now where I'm like, you have 45 minutes to an hour to complete this assignment, and this is what you need. So you can definitely see how they've come from August to now, from where they could only write for like 5 minutes before some attention deficit kicked in, to now where I'm like, you should be working on this for at least 30 to 45 minutes. So I use Writable when it came to the TDA. I'm using the keywords of the TDA because they have to incorporate that. The way our state rubric is here, they have to make sure that they have a response to literature, they weren't off topic. Thursday, Friday, they apply everything they've learned, and then we'll do different stations. And one of the stations is during Writable, you have to answer this specific question, this specific TDA. And then they know that once they finish that station, it might be another station with Writable where they have to use one of the graphic organizers that you guys have. So they're really like, they know that you guys are gonna like, Writable's gonna pop up at least twice in our Thursday, Friday application stations. Because we're such in a big technology age, I'm like competing with TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat. So instead of having to, hey, let's take out our notebook and do this, do this journal writing, by the time they're in 5th, they hate doing that notebook stuff. So when they get to Writable and they see the assignment or they see the daily prompt, they're like, okay, I'm more willing to type this up than having to write it when I know that it's needed to be a grade and needed to be my reflection, because it's both an instructional reflection on what they've done, and I can take it as both a grade, and it's also like a check-in, because they can, secretly tell me as well without other people knowing, hey, I need you to know this, without anybody else seeing it. At the end of the week, I will look through all my students' writings and see what they've done. And then that way I can plan, okay, what do they need work on? Do I have to do adverbs? Do I have to do fragments and sentences? So I take that data from what they've done through the week for me, their assignments, and I basically plan my grammar and word study lessons through there, as well as my writing. So it's not only just for me to know, okay, this is their writing versus weakness and strengths. It always tells me, okay, I have to focus on verbs because these 5th graders still don't know verbs. So I can see a lot what they're strong in, and that helps me plan for my next lesson for the next week. And then I can connect it to the standards that we have here and see, okay, where do I have to be with this? It's big data for the middle school teachers, which they appreciate, because they know, do they need an extra remediation period, or do they just need one-on-one all through middle school? So it's really beneficial for our ESOL and IEP teachers.